So good morning, welcome back to the channel, and this video is gonna start where it ended in last week's video. You know, crazy conditions, thick fog for the whole morning, and it's not gonna lift off for a long time. So I've decided to cut this video in two pieces. So let's just continue where we left last week and dive into this absolute crazy foggy conditions here. So please join me. So I just spotted this yellow tree here in this open space here in the forest, and I thought it looked really nice, so I walked a little bit towards it to get rid of those front trees here in the left and the right. And I still think that looks nice, but then my eye caught that tree over there, the yellow one. So I haven't walked over, but it looks like it's in a complete open spot without anything disturbing there. The only thing that I need to do is walk a little bit further towards it. So that's what I'm gonna try. See if I can get a little bit of a clear shot without anything distracting around it. But this might be the one that I was looking for. You know, ridiculous. There are some paths where I'm walking on. I think it's from animals. But yeah, nice. Yes, I think this is it. I'm gonna put you down for a minute. It actually looks quite nice, and there's another smaller bush to the right. So I might try to include that also in the shot. So I'm gonna walk a little bit further. You can see this is a little bit distracting here in my foreground. So I'm gonna try to photograph around that and then get those two yellow trees there in the shot. That would be nice. Well, I don't know. I leave it up to you. You know, it's not exactly what I had in mind, unfortunately. But I think it's okay. It's okay, but it's not the killer shot that I'm looking for. So yeah, how did I get here? I walked this route. So this is the shot. You know what I like most of mornings like this? There's no need to rush, you know. It's not chasing the light or anything like that. It's just enjoying the peace and quiet, just giving your eyes all the time to look for compositions. Amazing, absolutely amazing. So I just told you that it wasn't that easy, but I just actually find it quite difficult, even in these conditions, you know. And I just photographed a tree with some mushrooms on it and a dead laying branch over there, but there's nothing really catching my attention. Yeah, I noticed this path here in an S-curve through this section over here, but it's also easy, you know. It's all the easy shots that I meant in the beginning. But it's not that complicated scene that I was looking for. You know, maybe it's stupid to go somewhere with an idea like I want a shot like that. You know, maybe that is the problem. Maybe I should just stay open-minded and take everything that I can. But you know, that's not the way I am. I think that's not how you become better in photography. You know, you have to challenge yourself a little bit. But of course, if I see something obvious that is really nice, I am definitely going to take it. But I am entering the part of the woods with a little bit more bigger, older trees, which are always more interesting. So let's see if I can find something over here. So just look at this beauty over here. Wow, what a beautiful tree in the middle of this forest. You know, these are the trees that I'm definitely searching for. But it's a little bit complex. It's difficult to get a nice shot here. But the whole shape of the thing is nice. So normally I would try to keep out the sky. But in this case, I think it kind of works. So especially when I leave some space to that side of the tree, you see there. It's a lot of open space, so I'm going to put that tree on the left and then on the right side that open space, and just trying to make sure that as many trees as possible are not intersecting with each other. And that would definitely benefit the scene. But yeah, right now I got a pretty decent composition, I think. I'll zoom out a little bit. You can see like this, put this tree here in the center, and all these trees are not intersecting with each other. You know, going a meter to the right, these trees will intersect. So that's what I'm actually looking for. I'm not quite sure about this, so I'm making a bracket of the scene to avoid all these white spots up here, to be too dominant in the frame. So yeah, kind of like that, and I think I'm gonna take another shot, which I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more like this, but I don't know if this is really that interesting. So we will see. Yeah, gonna take this shot, and if it works, then this is it. So I just walked up the hill. I was in that valley down there, and every time those trees kept crawling in the shot. So I imagined, what if I walk up the hill? And now I'm actually looking at this path here, and look at it. It's an S-curve path, and that always catches my attention. But what I like most, on the left side is this big pile of ferns. And right above it is that yellow colored tree. And if you look at it, this path is leading in an S-curve and then ends up at that yellow colored tree. And now comes the best part. You see those two other trees around the yellow one. They lean in, so they make a frame around the yellow tree, like a sort of a Finnish flag situation. You know, the road leads there, and that's it. So maybe I'm a little bit crazy here, but I just really like it. And also here on this side, look at this tree here. It looks really nice. So there are so many possibilities in a forest like this, with fog like this. Absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna take this scene, and I think it will eventually end up as a 1x1, because that right side is a little bit too empty. If you take the shot like this, then this side is a little bit empty. It's all about the left side. And apparently there's a woodpecker pretty close, but I'm gonna take this shot now. This is it. Look at this behind me. You know, look at this moody forest over here. And I just made a 1x1 crop of this section. So let me show you. Just one dominant tree in front, and then all those trees going to the back, and I just made sure that none of these trees are intersecting one another. So if I go a little bit to the left, they intersect, go a little bit to the right, they intersect. So that's what I'm trying to do here, you know, make it as minimalistic as possible, nothing disturbing in the image. If you watch the channel regularly, then you know that I love images like this. And it's just absolute magic today. I'm gonna focus manually on that first tree, like this, F8, 10-second timer. This is the shot. Oh, that looks nice. Yes, this is the shot. So I just walked 20 meters further from the last shot, and this looks like $1,000,000, you know. Just look at this. There is just one tree with these autumn yellow colored leaves on it in the middle of this forest, and I'm photographing it like this. I hope you can see it. So put that tree on the right side and then everything around it, just that moody atmospheric shot. Absolutely amazing. But this shot needs something different, something else. So I'm gonna put that on the camera first, and then I'm gonna take the shot. So I just attached the circular polarizer to this image, and just let me show you in the video mode. Put it in out of focus, yes. You can see right now that when I start to turn the filter, those beautiful bright vibrant colors completely disappear, you know. And if I turn it back, you can see all those vibrant colors get into the image, you know. I love images like this, moody, atmospheric colors. It just looks very, very nice. So I'm really happy I found this spot, and this is probably my favorite image of the day until now. Well, maybe that first image that you've seen in last week's video was also pretty nice. But yeah, this day isn't over for a long time, so I'm gonna continue, see what I can find, and hopefully some more images like this. So I think this will be the end of today's video. I really hope you liked it as much as that I enjoyed being out here. Absolute crazy conditions. I think some of my favorite images of 2024 today. So I'm really happy with this. I don't have much of these images, woodland with fog, you know, and they all look like $1,000,000 to me. So yeah, really happy that I went to this location, and maybe I'm even gonna record a third video, you know, the second video. Last week was the first part of this video, but there's just so much content to shoot on a morning like this that you just keep on going and going. And it's still about an hour walking back to the car, but as you can see behind me, the fog is starting to disappear. So I think this will be a nice moment to end the video. If I see something on my way back to the car, then I'll record it, but I'm not quite sure. So once again, thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, please push that thumbs up button and leave a comment underneath the video. Let me know what you think of these images, of the tips and tricks that I gave you. If you have tips and tricks for me, feel free to share them. They're always welcome. I really appreciate it. And yeah, don't forget, there's a subscribe button underneath the video if you haven't subscribed already. Weekly new videos, lots of stuff like this, landscapes, on location, tips and tricks, tutorials, everything you want is on this channel. So also a buy me a coffee link if you want to support in a different way. Yeah, feel free to do that. I'm really appreciating it. And I hope to see you on the next video. No idea where it is, but conditions like this are going to be around the Netherlands for the next week. So I'm probably going to have a blast in the next few days. So hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye.